But I'll tell you what, all of that dancing on stage in heels, in boots, carrying all my fucking luggage through the airport like a, Mount Everest Sherpa, it has taken a toll on me physically. I am home this morning. I got up at the ass crack of dawn to go see my physical therapist. She stuck a needle the size of, I don't know, a small ruler into my ass. My leg is numb, okay? I just need y'all to know my sciatica right now is flared so bad. It's numb. Have you ever just been walking and your leg goes dead? I have a dead leg, okay? I have a literal not working limb. And I had to go get needled. I got needled, I got cupped, I got scraped, I got one elbow right there on the L5. I mean, I told her, and all these PTs are very thin women. I've never met a fat physical therapist. Okay, both of the PTs that I see at my place, shout out to Body and Balance, real thin. They're all soccer girls. And you know what I'm talking about. You know a particular soccer girl. Doesn't wear a lot of makeup, very naturally pretty, thin, smaller breasts, tiny little waist, loves a sensible shirt from the Gap, always has on a nice Adidas. They're not Nike girls. Soccer girls are Adidas girls. Some sort of like sensible windbreaker pant, stick straight hair, maybe a scrunchie if they're feeling frisky, and an Apple Watch. And if that doesn't scream, I'm a physical therapist who also played collegiate soccer, then I don't know what does. Kind of a middle part, but also a little to the side. Doesn't carry around a Stanley. No. She's got a Tervis tumbler, right? Right here. She's got a Tervis tumbler that just says soccer on it. That is a physical therapist. Drives a Lexus or a Mazda, but a sensible Lexus, not the white SUV. She's got the sedan. Or she has the souped up Mazda. Always in a gray, a sensible gray, because physical therapists know that if you get a car that's in green, it's an optical illusion to the other drivers on the road, and more accidents happen in green cars than gray cars. I'm just saying. Shout out to every person out there, though, who is in the physical therapy field. Y'all are doing the Lord's work. The amount of schooling, education, and actual physical one-on-one learning that you had to do in order to take a needle the size of this legal pad paper to stick right through my asshole. I just want to say thank you. Because without you, I couldn't walk. So I walked into the physical therapist's office this morning, ass crack of dawn, numb leg, just dead, just literally not handy-capable, okay? Handicapped, not capable. And 45 minutes later, I'm walking out that door with a little pep in my step. And before we get into the recap of everything that we did over this last year on tour, I just want to say one of my goals for this time off, my summer break, it's not really a summer break. I'm hopefully shooting a movie and some other shit, which is great. But with my time off is to fix my body. Because what's really been wild, and this is a great privilege problem to have, is, everyone says, oh, your career's a marathon, not a sprint. No, we've been in a dead wind sprint for the last, I'd say, year. Do you remember, because I was a soccer player, shout out to my soccer girls, when we would do conditioning, we'd do these things called suicides, and it was a ladder sprint. You'd have to run down to half court, then come back, then run down all the way to the court, and then come back, right? If you were doing indoor soccer training in the winter, you did these suicides, and it was awful. Everybody puked. Every single time there was somebody who puked. Look at me right now. I never puked. I didn't. Stomach of steel. I cried. Don't get me wrong. I would cry, but I never vomited. But that's, where was I going with this? That is what it has felt like the last, specifically 6 months. It's just been absolute chaos in the best, most beautiful way. But now my body is paying the price. And I'm like, I can't be this person. I talked about this like 6 months ago. When you get old and then everybody's got that uncle who just, it's always a bitch about the knee or the hip. And it's almost like you get in a negative downward spiral and you keep festering and like manifesting on this pain. I don't want to be that person. I want to fix the problem. I got to maintain the pain. And I want to move on and on to the next thing. So we're in a hyperbaric chamber of recovery right now. I'm going to do all the things. I'm going to try sulfuric mud baths. I'm going to go do the dry sauna. I'm going to take all the supplements. I'm going to draw some blood and, I don't know, give it to a small child if they need it. I am going to, get the back cracked, the neck snapped, the orthopedic massage, the sweetest massage, the deep tissue massage. I'm going to do the facials. I might get some filler. I might saw my teeth down. I don't know. It's not just about the outward. It's the inward. It's all of it. But if I'm working on the inward, I might as well also, I don't know, get a little nip and tuck. I'm kidding. I have nothing on the books. But regardless, this is my time to fix my fucking body. But shout out to every physical therapist. You know that girl. You know her. You know what I mean? Her name's Rachel. Tell me you haven't met a Rachel who literally loves to scrape that neck. Who gets those little glass cups and little lubricant gel and just sucks in to that hump on the back of your neck. And nothing. And then when they release it, and it's like, it just feels like you've never had blood flow to the nape of your neck unless you've had a petite woman named Rachel who's a physical therapist in Adidas sneakers with an Apple Watch and a deep side part. You've never lived till you felt that sense of relief. I mean, I'm over here. I'm agile. I'm going to see my chiropractor after this. And I know I don't want to be redundant on this podcast. I know the physical therapists and the chiropractors, it's like oil and water. But I'm going to tell you, I see the guy who does all the Falcons players. Shout out to Dr. Malucci. And when I tell you, I'm really going to be walking with a two-step after I leave his office. Your girl just likes it all. And I know the physical therapists and the chiros, they fight, but not on my watch. Okay? Not on my watch. I'm doing it all. If you were to tell me that I needed to have a small, I don't know, homeless man stick a thumb up my butt and it would make me feel better, I'm going to try it. I got my rebounder, my mini trampoline in the basement. I'm going to be bouncing because it's good for the lymphatic flow. Okay? Call me the Energizer Bunny. I'm going to be bouncing off the walls. You got to do 10 minutes in the morning to drain the lymph. I'm going to be gua shaing. I got a couple electromagnetic things that I'm going to stick to my tits, then connect to my face to get it all lifted. I plan on showing up Labor Day weekend, and y'all going to be like, damn, who is it? And I'm going to say, a new woman. My name is Heather McMahan, and I fix my back. Because I don't want to be the old lady hunched, walking the laps in the mall. Because she got open back surgery. I'm not doing it. And I know there's a lot of great orthopedists out there, but I'm going to fix the problem. I don't know if I need to start taking a little turmeric, a little black seed oil. I'll soak a tampon in vodka. Whatever I need to do, I'm going to do it.